What is up, people? What is up? So here today, I'm gonna be listening to Lee Sports. We're gonna talk about on this podcast basically sports, basketball most likely. You know, did anybody see the game of Miami Heat versus Celtics? I mean, Jesus. We are having a blast on this playoffs. It's been a crazy road, I'll tell you that. I wasn't even thinking that Boston could make it this far. I'm not even gonna lie. Boston Celtics, man, they've been crunching some numbers out there, man. Like ridiculous, I would say. Especially Jaylen Brown. I mean, can you believe this? This team is basically like most likely ISO play game, but I mean, they're just killing it. They're literally just killing Miami Heat with talent wise. I mean, field goal percentage, man, they're killing. They're killing Miami Heat. I mean, no matter how much defense they put into Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. I mean, it's a duo, man. These two duo have been performing like superstars, like huge playmakers. Marcus Smart. I mean, the guy is blasphemous, man. Like, he is something to look like forward to. It's ridiculous, man. Now they are in the lead from 3-2. I mean, but to look at that, man, like their stats. I mean, they're doing good. I mean, clutch on the free throws for sure. 17, I like 23. He had a 73.9%. 3-point shooting, not as much, but I mean, they're getting there. 30.3%. Field goal, pretty good still. But they lessen their turnovers. They should probably lessen their turnovers, you know, just because like they got 15 more turnovers. Yeah. So, but I mean, they've been doing crazy. I mean, as we could see, I mean, Jason Tatum, monster, even freaking played almost a triple-double game. 44-minute with 12 rebounds, 9 assists, 22 points. I mean, Jesus. How did this guy just win like playoff mode crazy from just like shooting over Durant and like not even worrying about it? Going to game 7 with the defending champs, killing them, killing Giannis. Really good, taking advantage of that. Those plays where they don't even have their key players on Milwaukee, but good job, man. Very happy for the Celtics. I mean, then you get Al Horford, man. He's been a surprise too. I think I would say on the on the playoffs, man. He's been putting out some pretty good numbers, I would say. I mean, you can't be mad at the guy. He's on a certain age, 35 years old. I mean, geez. And he's playing very good, excellent game so far. He had 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. Pretty good stats right there. Nothing to complain about. Jaylen Brown. Let me hear something, man. That guy is something else. 25 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. But on that game, let me tell you this. On that game, he pushed a lot, man. He pushed a lot. He pushed a lot on like game 4. But, I mean, turnovers obviously killed him. But, like I said, I can't wait for Boston to go to, like, obviously, I I honestly think they're gonna finish it tomorrow, man. I think they're gonna finish it. Game 6 is over. Just because the way that they've been playing as a team, it's it's a crazy game right now. Like, I'm shocked they're gonna make finals. I mean, when was the last time that Celtics went to finals? Let me look this up. So 2010 was the last time they went to the finals. All right, let me hear you. Let me say that again. 2010. And if they win, okay, against the Warriors, Golden State Warriors, which is like a ridiculous team too. I mean, Jesus. They're gonna be an 18 times championship team. Now I would love to fucking see that, man. I would love to fucking see that history of like the greatness of Boston. You know, I would love that. But in the same time, they are going to a freaking against a good team, man. Golden State, man. Let me hear something about this. Golden freaking State. All right. Golden State again goes to the finals. They just killed Mavericks on this series, man. Killed, absolutely destroyed them on this series. I mean, uh, can't really say nothing about it. Luka showed up, and sometimes, you know, puts out the best out of him. But I would say, I mean, from best of 5, it was a crazy road. I mean, you know, I feel like after the game 7 of Mavericks versus Suns, the expectations from Luka Doncic was a lot. I would say a lot, man, a lot. A lot of people think that Warriors could be beaten by Mavericks. I mean, that is just crazy to me because obviously I want Luka for the best, but to even think that the Warriors could have like realistically be beaten by Dallas Mavericks. I mean, we're talking about superior experience, okay? Superior experience. Like these people that are still in Warriors are like the juggernauts of the league, okay? These are the juggernauts. In my opinion, these are the juggernauts of Golden State and the original juggernauts that really created the name for the Golden State Warriors. It's Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, and Curry. I mean, these 3, man. These 3 are like ridiculous. I think the veterans of the experience of the game just tells you, man, like how hungry they were for this series to even end. They wanted to end the series like too close, man. It was like literally like they just killed Dallas. Okay. But high scoring game too. I mean, like if you look at game 1 from Dallas versus Warriors, they just killed them. 87-112, man. 87-112. They just crazy killed them, and then Luka Doncic just had only 20 points from that game, man. But not enough to beat the Warriors. Like I said, experience do matters when it comes to the finals plays off. But I wish the best for Luka Doncic, just because, I mean, I think he has a bright future coming up. I think he'll be one of the superstars. but I just expect him to probably be better. And I think honestly, if he has another sidekick with him, I think he might win. He'd be able to win a chip. Yeah, might be able to win a chip. But anyways, let's go back to the stats. Anyways, from Golden State, as you can see over here, from like game one. I mean, they're just killing them by like teamwork over here, man. In game one, it's kind of ridiculous, like how much they've done. And Golden State shoots 56.1 field goal. That's insane. Okay. And yeah, man, like if we come back, game two, another again. Warriors. Let me just explain that again. Warriors again killed them. But I think on the game two, I would say I would blame Luka on this one. I think because it was just a close game, man. It was a very close game, but Luka did not seal the deal, man. They were up, didn't make the deal, and game three again. Game three. I mean, even though Luka scored 40 points, I think he just needs a lot of more shooters beside him because, I mean, if you look at the points, right, like there's only one person's putting up 40, other one's putting 20, and then other one's 26. I think the other, like, at least 3 people need to step up and actually like, put like double digit numbers just because, like, in order for them to win. But anyways, in game 4, they come strong, but nobody has really come back from over that. So it's gonna be hard. So anyways, and then game 5. If you guys didn't see that tonight, I mean, for the Warriors fan, obviously, you should have seen that tonight, man. It was one of a kind, I would say, because you could see Klay Thompson. Jeez, Klay Thompson in this game. Klay Thompson in this game carried the Warriors. Let me say that again. Klay Thompson put up 32 points for the Warriors to go because he's that hungry, man. He really was that hungry. He was hungry for that game. He really wanted that chip bad, and now they go to the finals. How will this end up? I think this game might be one of a kind. Alright, so let's just say that Celtics versus Golden State go. Now, are Celtics going to be stepping up their defense like way more because they got shooters? I think that's going to be the problem. Like, they have like superior shooters right now, and they just have to have Marcus Smart locked down Curry. Jalen Brown has to lock down a shooter. Al Horford has to bully Draymond Green on the rebounds. Like, they need to play big on Golden State, I believe, and not let them take threes. Because once they get that momentum, I think that becomes a very big issue. In my opinion, a huge deal issue. Just because once the Warriors heat up, the experience of becoming a finalist. Oh, fuck, I'm tired. But anyways, the experience of becoming a finalist is just way different tier compared to the young people, young Bucks, Celtics. But I'll be honest and be happy if they do actually win. But if somebody has to decide, like, which one who I would take, I mean, I'm gonna stick with my pick. I'm gonna go with Warriors just because the experience. But then, if they do win, oh god, what does that reflect the legacy of Steph Curry on the game? Like, what would you rank him from being your top point guard on the league? Like, skills wise too and anything like that. But like, his overall career. I just think his legacy would be much more of an impact. Because now, like, you look at him, he's been stacked now, man. Like, it's crazy to even realize on how long he's been playing the game consistently, bringing numbers and just bringing Warriors consistently in the playoffs. So for them to be back again to the finals is just crazy. And to just think about it, he has 3 rings right now, okay? If he wins one more, that's going to be 4. And then plus he's 2 MVPs. So, I mean, the guy's changed the game, so it's just going to be crazy. I just believe that he would probably knock down Magic Johnson as one of the top point guards just because of this, on what will happen once he knocks down his 4th chip. Because you look at the guy, he has the most 3-point shooting. Let's look up on how much assists does he have, like an overall. He has 5,388 assists. So we're gonna look at like their stats. I mean, well, obviously it's not even close to Johnny Stockton's assist from 15,000. So that's gonna be tough. But anyways, I would still put, if he wins this chip, I will put him as my top four. I mean, top top point guards of all time. Like he'll be like my number one, just because he's a freaking scoring machine. I mean, the guy obviously has like been changing the game like crazy. So, but I think they're gonna play the Celtics. I think in six games. So where are they gonna play anyways? What the fuck? Like where are they gonna play? Warriors finals. So if they play home the first game, and my prediction, if they win in two games, I think that's gonna be dangerous for Celtics. I mean, they might win one on the road by their home, but it's gonna be tough. Like I said, like these these juggernauts has been there in this type of situation, so it's gonna be amazing to see, unlike the experiences, what they will gain, and for Jason Tatum to prove himself. So we'll see, we'll see. Anyways, it's close to summer, so been cleaning our driveway, been cleaning the house, spraying it with a power washer. That was fun. Kind of tiring though, I would say. Power washer was my probably like my first time using a power washer, and then it was very nice to actually like clean your own spouse, and like using the power washer was an experience just because like I never actually used it, but it was fucking awesome, man. It was a easy, easy quick clean from your house. I'd recommend it for people to own one. It's fun. You clean everything easily. Can you probably even do a side business out of it? Honestly, I don't know. I might get into it just to like learn it, just cause why not, and make a business out of it, get an LLC, whatever. But we'll see, man. I mean, I've enjoyed it like a lot. I have the Ryobi 1800, and it has I bought it at Home Depot the other day. It's an electric PSI pressure washer, and it has a 1.2. Yeah, that's the one that I bought. And me personally, I think it's worth it, man. Like very worth it. If you are trying to clean your spouse or whatever, like do it with something else. But honestly, I actually do like it a lot, and how I bought this one. It's very durable, easy to use. The only thing that I have an issue though is like all my plugs, I guess, in my house, and that's what we have. It's cause like when I plug it outside, I don't think it has the capability of the outlet over here, so I have to plug it inside and grab an extension cord because it doesn't turn on. So that's the only issue that I have. But overall, I mean, the performance of it, pretty good, pretty awesome. And yeah, I mean, speaking of that too, um, doing some summer classes. Some classes been a thing too. About to start in like 3 days, so about to be a busy week, and you know. So, anyways, we go back again to sports, and the reason why I believe doing a sport podcast is like one of a kind, man. I just think, like, especially the controversy on like Lakers right now. Let's talk about that one. Controversy on Lakers and hiring a coach. Now, I think that's gonna be a tough one, man. Like, especially that franchise right now is like a lot of stuff going on, man. A lot of stuff going on. I can't. So much pressure, especially on LeBron, because the expectation, even though it's like very old, like I feel like even though he's old, he's giving his best. Like it is crazy on how much effort he has to put in order for his team to win. Like, especially this coming season. Like, he gave it all. He was putting like 50 points, I think two like 50 points a game, and it was just crazy. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen like LeBron want to go to playoffs that bad. Like, because he has a shitty team. Like, he had old geezers with him, and it's unfortunately it's so sad. And I think, man, I think I'm not gonna hate on it, but I gotta mention it, man. A lot of Westbrook fans. Oh, Westbrook fans, man, are probably one of the worst. I mean, Westbrook is okay, but have we really paid attention to his game? Like, honestly, though, like, I just think that we we expected him to be super good because of like the Oscar Robinson thing. Like, when he was averaging triple double, but like now he's in LA, he can't even average a fucking triple double, and he's getting paid X amount of money, but like he's playing like shit. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen to Russ, or like in the future where he will be playing, because you know, unfortunately, a lot of people are having difficulties, like especially the Lakers. All right, if you trade Russell Westbrook, okay, can you win the deal? That's the thing. Like, especially his performance this season was just garbage. Okay, his field goal was garbage. Turnovers over a lot. It was just like his plays were just garbage, and like the media was like defending him, like, oh, he doesn't fit on this play, he doesn't fit on that play. No, stop it, people. Just stop. Like, just stop. The guys is bad. You just call him out, okay? Don't just sugarcoat it and be like, oh, it's fine, man. Lakers are gonna be okay. Lakers are gonna be okay. No, it's not. I'm not even a Laker fan, but it's just like I just believe that LeBron should have deserved better. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a LeBron fan, but it's just like the media is killing him by setting so much high expectations on the bar to him. Which, I mean, I guess it's good for him because, I mean, it's LeBron James, right? But I would love to see LeBron get another ring, just because why not? But I don't know. I mean, how old is LeBron, anyways? Let me see that. How old is LeBron? Oh, jeez. LeBron James. How old is LeBron? So LeBron James is 37 years old. Okay. Now, I mean, if he stays in the league for 40, so he got 3 more years. But I don't know. It'd be cool if he played with his son, man. Like, I think that's been a lot of people been waiting for to make that happen, and that'd be cool. Seeing that that and father playing in the NBA league, be a cool thing to see. But Carmelo, I think they just need to trade the whole roster, honestly. Change Westbrook, Carmelo, almost like all the old keys. Give him some new people, man. Give him some fast, quick people. Give him a center, because if you don't give him that now, I don't think they're gonna even make the playoffs again. Unless if you trade LeBron. But you know what would be LeBron? I think LeBron would be good fit in Pelicans. You got Zion, you got some youngins over there. That'd be a good team to fit in. If they would trade LeBron. But the thing is, like, if they do trade LeBron, the franchise of the Lakers would be so screwed up. Just because, like, you trade one of the possibly greatest of all time people. You trade him, right? Which means, how can you trust this organization? Right? Like, the guy that brought you a chip. So, but I'm excited for him too. Actually, if he plays, he might be able to break Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record. Now, once he breaks that record, how can you not respect his greatness? Let me just tell you that. I'm a Michael Jordan fan, okay? Don't get me wrong. But if he breaks that, there might be another one that we might never seen before again. Like, for LeBron to break that would be a good thing. And I don't... Wait, how much points does he even need? That'd be fucking crazy. Like, how many points? Let me look that up. How many points? Okay. So he has 37,062. Scores in NBA history. So, he actually might break it if he plays this season. He only needs to score 1,000 plus points. So, yeah. I mean, the guy's crazy. Freakishly athletic, man. Freakishly athletic. So, yeah. Who else? Where can he go? I think that's gonna be the issue. Where can he go? Like, what do you think? Let me know, man. Let me know in the comments. What do you think LeBron's best move in order for him to win a chip? I mean, If he's willing to get traded on the Warriors, that would be crazy. I mean, let's just speak fantasy, but like if they trade LeBron for Klay Thompson, that would be insane, right? Or like any like other people, but that would be insane, and that's how you might win a chip by just getting traded by the Warriors. Sign this man, right? But I don't know. I don't see that happening. So be a tough one. Anyways, this play has been interesting, man. Like this whole playoff has been very interesting. Just because, like especially the Boston. Boston was a extraordinary team to see. So I think what one of the things too is that I love sports. It's when I was young, obviously till now. I still watch sports here and now and then, but I don't watch like sometimes I watch the full game. I guess like whenever it's on in here and on and then. But to be honest with you, I am a Spurs fan. I think one of the reasons why I was a Spurs fan is because of Team Duncan and Team Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, the big three, man. Those people, the amazing. I was amazed more on how they would play the game. Playing the game that they were doing was just involving their teammates, make sure they improve almost every time. Was crazy to me. Just because they got to get looked up. So yeah. I think one day too, I might want to visit San Antonio just to visit their stadium. Yeah. I think one of the most underrated players too is Team Duncan. Even though it's very simple, very fundamental, he is fucking good. Fucking good. So anyways, I do love to cook too. Yeah, one of my hobbies are actually absolutely in the kitchen. I think that's where I always land my peacefulness if I remember like having like problems. I love to cook. Just gets me like strained or I would work out too, I'd say. Anyways, I think for this podcast we're gonna stop it over here. So stay tuned to LLL Sports Z. Alrighty. Peace.